This one's actually
Dustin and Scott.
That good one has another 600 to 700 milliamps left in it. Listen to that usually.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
1 minute, 30 seconds down, drivers. 3:30 to go.
Pure distraction, not on power all the time. Not like Big Hill where we can power and then straight away halfway through the run I just like pedal it.
3 minutes left.
Hard to imagine how much tighter their tech track is because they lose one roll of carpet but have the same amount of tech.
All right, drivers, 2:15 in, 2:45 to go. Still Glenn out front.
No, but
Starting to gap out a little bit more here over Dan.
like that. So they probably go down to 6 foot.
3.7 the gap right now. Chuck, 1.3 behind Dan. That's the closest race on the track. Race for second. Oh, Dan's on his roof. Chuck takes over the spot.
I think in this layout it's like probably about as tight as you'd ever want to go for.
Yeah.
Just past halfway.
And even our layout.
Coming up next, race 16. X-Ray RC America Touring Modified B1 main.
Didn't you guys help them design it?
No. We helped them fix a couple things. Yeah. Switches. Now you can actually see a visual curve.
2 minutes left.
From the south stand. It's nice.
So now the order, Glenn,
Instead of that
Chuck,
wooded pink thing.
then it's Dustin in the 3,
Around, you can see it, and then
Scott in the 4, Dan in the 5. That's a race for third there on the straightaway. Dustin, Scott, and Dan. Glenn's had a pretty smooth run up front here. Huge lead. Got about a 6-second lead over Chuck, who has 4.5 seconds over the rest of the field. Ooh, dicing back and forth there in that third place battle. Looks like Dustin, Dan, and Scott, the order there for that third place fight. They were going to have the leader coming up behind them. They're going to have to let him by with 1:10 to go. Leader in that red and black.
1 minute left.
Everyone's doing a great job staying on schedule. We're trying to get you out of here so you can get home on the worst case 5 o'clock ferry. Start taking a look at the ferry volume soon and see if people want to make any kind of reservation or anything. I believe there is a 4. According to JT, there's a 4, 5, and 6, I think. But I'm going to get that info for you shortly. Figure out what ferries there are, and you can get a sense of when you want to be there. 4 minutes, 30 seconds down, 30 seconds to go. Still Glenn Armstrong way out front. Chuck DeBellin running in that 2.
Yeah.
All alone there. And then in the 3, it's Dustin. Then Dan and Scott. 5 seconds left on the clock.
He's got to make sure you don't like start.
All right, finish the lap you're on, drivers. Chuck, you're done. Glenn takes down that win. Dustin grabs 3rd. Dan and Scott, everybody's done. Race 16 on the track.
You're like buying now.
I bought some shorties for off-road before. Totally off the hat.
I'm probably gonna hit all of them happy shorties for F1.
They're one S speedo.
It's really good too, actually. It's actually very good. A lot of guys in Japan are using it now. And those guys are like the biggest bus winners.
2:30 left.
Low rider, 35.
That's what I got.
You there?
Easy on the warm-ups, drivers. Easy on the warm-ups.
6'5" or 5'5".
Looking for a check from Alex, and otherwise we are ready to roll.
I don't know if you can get the gear. So Jake had to like on the automatic, just put a gear on it. Yeah. Wing 4 is running a 6.5 in Denver. And he either runs like a 5 or a 4.
Alex out there. Oh, here he is.
But yeah, I'm actually going to try that motor with touring car too. Just to giggle.
130 left.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. I wonder if like they bite into the wheel and they just rear the wheel. And they don't fight.
From a ferry perspective, it appears there's a 4 p.m. sailing, a 5 p.m. sailing, and a 7 p.m. sailing, and a 9. 4, 5, 7, all right?
But the buffet, though.
And I think the buffet situation is poor, sorry.
Sorry.
All right, let's grid them up, please. We'll let Alex do one lap to check, but let's set the grid. Nick Kewen, please, to P1.
Come in next year if there's no buffet.
Alex is going to be in 2.
Look, this is stupid.
We're going to leave a gap in 3. Okay, I got you.
45 seconds
Alex, your
left.
check, thank you. So Tanner, please line up in the 4th spot. Yeah, right there, Tanner, right there. Alex, you're second.
30 seconds
Sammy's
left.
going to miss this race. We've got to leave his spot open. Josh, you're 5th behind green and white. Then Wei. Then John and Brian. X-Ray, RC America, touring car, modified,
15 seconds
B1 main. A couple of these drivers, again, could have just as easily made that A main, just with a little bad luck, ended up here. No shame in that. Let's have a good B1 main. We've got our marshals in place. Actually, we need someone in this corner. Paul, can you come over here and help us here? Right here, perfect, thank you. All right, drivers, let's have a clean start. Corner marshals ready. Drivers ready. Everybody on the tone. That wasn't clean. Yeah, you gotta wait, Josh. Okay, okay. Go, go, go. Clean start for our leader, Nick Kewen. Leading the field around, Nick, Alex, Wei. Oh, a little tap there from Wei. I think that's John now moving by. 2 white cars getting together. A little hard to say. I think Wei's up into 3rd. No, it's John. Yeah, sorry, John moving up into 3rd. Brian to 4. Oh, he makes a mistake. So that's going to be, I think, Wei back into 4th. We're at the 1 minute mark, drivers.
4 minutes left.
Nick Kewen out front. Multicolor on the straightaway now, yellow, pink, white. Alex Pate running in the 2, 1.7 seconds back. Huge gap back to John in 3rd. He's going at it there with Wei, the 2 white cars battling there for 3rd spot. Then we got Josh Carter in the 4. He's trying to get to that battle. Brian in the 5, Tanner and Sammy not making the start. Coming up next, race number 17, final heat of the number 1 mains, touring car modified A1 main. Round number 2 is going to start at about 10 past 10. There may be a few minutes break between
3 minutes left.
the last race and the first race. Roughly 8 or 9 minutes here, depending on when we finish up. We can take our breaths and then kick off the number 2 mains. All right, 2:15 down, drivers, 2:45 to go. Halfway, drivers, 2:30.
We're looking for a couple of people to show up through tech for for race 17. That would be touring car modified A main number 1.
2 minutes left.
Jason Melnick, you're in this race. Coming up next. So we are 3.5 minutes in with 1.5 minutes to go. Nick, our leader, followed by Alex, John, Wei, Josh, Tanner, Brian. Looks like Sammy didn't make the start. Alex doing a last second adjustment with big honking pliers to his car. Seems to have done the trick. He's running in second on a 22.501 pace. So Nick running away with this race. Nick, you on left. 23.502 pace. Second place, Alex, 22.501. We're 4 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Wei is running in third, 22.509. So it looks like the battle is for third between Wei and John. That's going. And then we've got Carter, Josh Carter right on the tail as well. So Josh making his way by down the straightaway now in fourth, just passing John Hahn that last lap. And Josh tags the board, and that lets reshuffles the order. Okay, so we are coming up on the end of the race really close here. Another 10 seconds. You got another lap you guys will be doing. So that's the tone. Nick is done. Alex is done. Keep on running if you're still going. And that is a race. Touring car modified B main is done. Nick wins. 23.502. Up now, race 17, touring car mod A main number 1. After this, there will be a short break. We will start round 2 of the main. So the main number 2s will be starting at 10:11. That's the horn goes at 10:11. So you might have, there might be a 2 or 3 minute break. So up now, race 17, touring car modified A main number 1. That's Wayne, Corey, Luke, Blake, JT, Ryan, Corgi, Stewart, Jason, and Jason. Drives to the last race. We need you to take your marshal positions. Caution on the straight. Caution on the straight. Okay. Stewart is clear.
1 minute left.
Do a couple more laps to get some heat in those tires. Don't want to see a big first corner pile up. Need our drivers in the last race in their marshalling positions.
.30 seconds left.
Okay, straightaway is closed. Straightaway is closed. Let's get these cars gridded up. Wayne Ma, you are on pole. Corey is second. Luke, you're third. Blake is fourth.
Seconds left.
JT is fifth. Ryan, you're sixth. Corgi, seventh. Stewart, eighth. Jason Mardon is ninth, and Jason Melnick on the bubble. Once again, that's Wayne Ma, Corey, Luke, Blake, JT, Ryan, Corgi, Stewart, Jason Mardon, and Jason Melnick on the bubble. Our marshals are ready, our drivers are ready. standing start. Everybody go on the tone. Nice, clean first corner. The third corner, not so much, but still not too bad. Wayne gets out to an early lead. Luke up into second. Blake, JT, Ryan, Corey, Stewart, Corgi, Jason, and Jason, the running order after the first lap. Ooh, 12-3 out of Wayne last time by everyone else in the high 12s or 13s. So, Wayne Moss stretching a lead all by himself on the straightaway with 1 minute in. Luke with Blake half a second back, followed by Corey, and then a real tight bunch. Ryan, JT Stewart, Corgi, Jason, and Jason Melnick rounding out the field. We're 1 minute in, 4 to go. Oh, Luke taps, that lets Blake by for second, and the battle for second is really tight. Luke, Blake, and Corey all on the straightaway at once. So they've stretched out a couple of seconds over JT, running in fifth. So our leader all by himself, way up front. He's got a 3.5 second lead over Blake, who's in a tight battle for second between himself, Luke, and Corey. Then there's a 2 second gap to JT, who's in a tight battle between him, Ryan, Stewart, and Corgi. Caution on the sweeper. Sweeper's clear. Halfway through the race, drivers, 2.5 down, 2.5 to go. Second place is lapping people right now. That's Blake way up in second. He's managed to stretch out a lead over Corey, still in a close battle with JT, Luke, Ryan, Corgi, and Stewart. So our leader, Wayne Ma, all by himself, lapping up. It looks like that's Corgi in front of our leader. And then Blake running all by himself in second. And then Corey is 4 seconds behind. So we got 4 seconds between first and second, and 4 seconds between second and third. We are 3.5 minutes in, 1.5 to go. Oh, Stewart just took out second place, but he's got lots of room. Is there something wrong with Stewart's car? Okay, we've got 4 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Wayne, our leader. Where is he? Wayne, our leader, going onto the straightaway now. So, John, that is the leader behind you. And then Blake Bell is half a lap behind our leader. Third place, Corey has been reeling in Blake. So there's now 1.5 seconds between second and third place with 30 seconds left. Then Luke is running in fourth, JT, Ryan, Corgi, Jason, and Jason. Stewart is out. 10 more seconds. Okay, Corey's done, Wayne's done. There's a couple of people still racing. Blake is done, everybody is done. That's a race. TC Mod, A main number 1, Wayne Ma with the win, followed by Blake and Corey.
But it's so fun though. I like it. I'm not the best, but you know what? I just wasn't a half fun. I go try to keep doing stuff. It's kind of hanging out with the kids. Not on the iPad, right? Yeah. So anything I look at it, anything that can take off with one phone. Yeah. Oh, sure. I wish I could get my kid into this, but I have a
All right, racers, we are in a very short break as we reset for our number 2 mains. Next race will be race 18, which is our ATD Hobbies Tamiya Mini / Euro truck. The tone is going in about 10 minutes from now. More than welcome to come through tech.
Should win that main.
Well, I did, but it was like a 502 phase.
Great job to everybody racing in round 1 there. Everyone was on, well, most people were at the track on time. We finished on schedule, so we're looking good for our schedule for the day. We'll get some ferry data for you for the volume shortly. We know we got sailings at 4 p.m., 5 p.m., and 7 p.m., but I think the buffet situation is non-existent, unfortunately.
Wayne's really fast. This car is so good.
So Cole, you got a few minutes still. We're going to kick this race. The tone will be going at 10:11, which is in about 9 minutes from now. More than welcome to do some laps if you like.
I don't know if I like 10K just better or not.
If you want to review your standings so far after the first round of mains, they're all posted in behind the driver's stand, including the points for the triple mains. Take a look. See, remember, you got 1 throw. Everybody gets 1 throw out main. Only your best 2 mains are going to count to the overall.
Gotta be my best main.
All those are posted in behind the driver's stand.
Cutting on the short shoot and the straight now.
Put another one in? Yeah, that is change the cap and hope
Wayne was coming up on me on the straight. I pulled, nothing happened. Car stalled. And I was like, oh,
oh god. That's scary.
Yeah, he saw it. He did.
Okay.
Maybe I am. I'm smarter than stopping on this straight.
I'm gonna take 10K out and go back to 8.
Didn't rotate as much?
No.
Off power twitch?
Yeah, I mean it did better. It did some things better, like through the chicane. It was like super stable, and it just like tucked
Well,
it in
the
there.
thing about your 8 is that it's probably worn in, so it's more like a 6 or a 7, versus the 10, which is probably a 10. So you're really changing it up.
Yeah, maybe.